What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about how to complete week 1 of video game facts with max stars for the fan appreciation to get your free golden ticket. But right before we get into that, we're going to talk about the fan appreciation packs. Please note that if you are a no money spent player, you can use coins to get 5 of them things and see what's good. If you're one of my viewers that spend money, bro, listen, as long as you guys enjoy the game, I don't really care. I would say like maybe, Madden 12, 13, a lot of those years I was no money spent. But again, whichever way you guys want to approach the game, I don't care. Build your team the way you want to. I'm here for all of you guys at the same time. It does not matter. We can all come together and, figure out what makes us enjoy the game the most. Some people may agree, grinding it makes it feel a little bit more, but you're gonna have to have some really good pack luck in order to survive with Madden, as we all know, because low key, a lot of you guys that pull those packs, y'all gonna be tweeting me some garbage. You know what I'm saying? But some of you guys gonna tweet me golden tickets, and I want to see the golden tickets, but everybody's not going to be able to get that, fortunately. You know what I'm saying? It's always a gamble. So right here with week 1 of video game facts, I just showed you guys all the different, the variations of the amount of stars you're going to need. You're going to need, I believe, 120 for the, the golden ticket. So with that being said, you're not going to be able to have enough until that week 3 segment. So that's going to be a situation where you're going to have to wait until May 29th to go ahead and unlock your free golden ticket. But up until that point, what I want to kind of encourage you guys to do is to get through all of these things the day that they drop it, so that when Friday the 29th or whenever they release it, that day is available, you just go out and just finish it up, get your few stars, and you're done. Because we don't want the 5,000 coins at the end. Like, nobody's really looking for 5,000 coins. We just want to get that golden ticket. Also, I want to point out that the developers have put out 4 new, they're going to be putting out 4 new golden tickets. I think it's like Anthony Barr, Brian Dawkins, Inua, the Jets wide receiver. I don't know why anybody would ever make that. And it's one more of those guys. I don't even remember. Somebody's going to probably write it in the comment section. But the developers will be releasing 4 golden tickets, and that will be available in that Nat pack. Now, guys, I just want to make sure you guys understand, as you're looking through the ways that we're doing this, we're going to talk about this in a second. Pretty much, the players are Nats. The golden tickets are Nats, so you can't sell them, but you can use them on your team, and it's any of the golden tickets that have been released. Now, getting to the actual gameplay, what I'm running right now, if you guys have seen any of my other tutorials, whenever they want you to complete a lot of passes, it's always preferential to come out in the tight formation and run drag routes. All right, running drag routes is simple because the computer will never defend it 100%. So in this situation right here, you have to complete 6 passes. You have to score a touchdown in 7 plays to get the 5 stars. So what I like to do is always go and check my challenge goals to make sure that, all right, good, I got that first part done. I got to score a passing touchdown in 7 plays. All right, it's time to pull out the streak. You know what I'm saying? We got our 6 of 6. Now it's time to pull out the streak. When you're looking at the plays that I use, you guys have your own plays. Make sure you call a timeout, though, by the way, if you do it the way that I'm showing you right now and you use hurry up offense, because your players can be tired, and this is on competitive mode. All right, I want to point that out. Sometimes you'll see arcade mode with a lot of these challenges. This is competitive mode. So you are going to have to make sure that your players have the suitable amount of stamina in order to complete these these challenges successfully without having to repeat them. Overall, it's going to probably take you about 30 minutes to complete the first segment right now to get the 50 stars. I know some of you guys will be asking about that as the video goes on. It should be relatively simple. If you've been a viewer of the channel for a while, you guys should be able to keep up with the plays and understand pretty much what I do and why it's easy for you to go ahead and accomplish this as well. All right, because it's not about me. It's about you. You guys wanted to see how I do these things. How do I grind it out? How do I get these free things? How fast do I do it? This is what I'm saying. I make sure that I allot a certain amount of time to get these things done, and I breeze through it, no matter what it is, the gauntlet, whatever it is. A lot of you guys are like, yo, bro, shout out to you for, putting out the gauntlet tutorial. The issue is I just run through it because I understand the game and I know how the CPU plays. If you guys have played Madden for a while, you guys will all know Madden is Madden. The CPU is always going to do wild things, and we kind of know how they're going to react. So no matter what the difficulty is, we're going to always be able to, complete the objective. The issue is, as Madden changes, we have to adapt. And in adapting, like right here, when I run that stretch out of I slot, that slot stretch right there, the CPU pretty much never defends it. All right, now you can find that in the Oakland Raiders playbook and several other playbooks. I change my playbooks like every other day. Like I don't even know, what I can tell you about, what playbook I'm in right now. But you're gonna look for these plays that have the stretch plays in it. I already know, like if you want to be safe, just run Oakland. All right, if you're looking for that stretch play, run Oakland. You'll be all set with it. You will have no issues with it, and you would pretty much be able to accomplish your goal simply. Anything that has to do with defense, I want you guys to take a look at what I'm doing. The double A gap never fails. Mid blitz, right here, I tried to call a timeout and try to come out and fix it, but I'm going to audible to mid blitz. I'm going to show you guys, I'm showing you guys all the play art and everything. You're just going to run mid blitz, bro. The CPU cannot handle mid blitz because if your user is on the player that's either the tight end or the running back or the least explosive player, they're going to scream. All right, so there should be nothing going on to where you can't stop the CPU at any time. I don't care what level it is. You guys are good enough to do it. Come out in mid blitz, don't care about anything, and you can press them, you can do whatever you want, and you're going to be able to do pretty much what I'm doing right now. Everybody's going to go crazy, and again, regardless of your team's overall, make sure you have the right type of the personnel. Like a lot of you guys build your teams differently. You guys know earlier on I was very, very crazy about the finesse move players. Now we have LT and we have Jadeveon Clowney as our outside guys that we always put in on the blitzes, right? So Jadeveon Clowney is very, very cheap. LT is 700K. If you've been grinding the game, you should have 99 overall power passes that you should be able to utilize for that. If that's not something that you can do, you're going to have to put some time in with a lot of these challenges, because I don't want you guys to feel like you can't accomplish everything that we've already done here. Many of the players that are here that watch my videos, you guys have better teams than I do. All right, it doesn't matter. Like, you put the players together that you want. If you like a team that has more zone than man, put that team together. I don't care what it is. I just want you guys to enjoy what you're doing, because when it all comes down to it, I want you to dominate every opponent that you play. I want you to make them not want to play the game anymore. So one of the ways to do that, as you can see right now when you're playing these challenges, is to experiment with certain certain plays. Like this play right here, if you're playing a human opponent and you wanted to run the I slot stretch, they're gonna probably put guys over there on the side. The CPU won't, but you can kind of understand the concept of the blocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want you guys to understand. Like, even if my veterans are like, yo, bro, Gmia, I use this, I use that, you're comfortable with something else. What I would like you guys to do is go ahead, jot down some of your favorite plays. Make somebody else in the comment section better. This is what I use because it's easy for me. You guys probably have a way easier play. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, bro, I run this, Gmia, why don't you try that? Now, for me, I'm not going to try it because I already have something that works. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. So maybe somebody else that's experimenting, that's looking through the comments, maybe they want another play. And maybe this is a little bit too difficult for them to use. You guys can go out there and, jot down what plays you have, what playbook, stuff like that, and get it done. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Regardless of what plays you run, when it comes to running for a touchdown in the first play or a certain amount of yards, just run a stretch. You could literally run any stretch in this game and be successful. I know it sounds weird. I know it's wild, but you can literally run any stretch and be successful. So I wouldn't be too crazy about it. Like, oh, what about this? Bro, run stretch. Now, right here, I had to try to bring him down so that way he didn't score, because you see that you have to complete 4 passes as a second part of the objective. So I was too close there. So when that happens, the one thing that I hate about these missions, the challenges and stuff like that, is to actually repeat them. And I know you guys are like, yeah, that's when it sucks, especially when you have one of the challenges that have like so many different objectives in it. Like, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to pick your moms up. Like, it's a lot of things you got to do, and then the CPU cheats you right at the last one. So what I try to do is I try to go through it and get it done all at the same time. So remember, it's not about you scoring with this one right here. It's just completing 4 passes. So even though it's 4th and goal and I'm not going to score, I still complete it. Focus on what the objective is. That's one of the things that I used to make a mistake with. I used to always try to make sure that I'm scoring. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got to score. I got to do this. No. Look at exactly what they want you to do and, just get it done. And if it turns out that you don't have to score, or you don't have to, complete a pass or whatever, just do the bare minimum, get everything you can, get the 5 stars, be out. That's it. That's what your objective is. So again, as you go through it now, you're going to be able to be ready, because there's 2 more weeks of it. And in my opinion, with the way that they've put this out, These, like I said, I did this in about 30 minutes, guys. It was about 30 minutes flat. Right here, I picked the wrong play. I don't know what I'm in, but it doesn't matter because the CPU sucks, so whatever. It doesn't matter. When you call a timeout in these modes, they keep you out there on the field and they put you in whatever play. It's kind of weird. I don't think EA is trying to patch those bugs right now. It's been going on all year. Not a big deal. I don't really care when I'm doing the challenges, because I know I can adjust my defense no matter what and make plays. So not that big of a deal for me. But again, with mid blitz, you're going to be able to get everything that you need. Mid blitz, press them, play on the safety that's covering the running back or the tight end. You're going to be golden. Not going to have much issues. All right. So again, going back to these things, make sure you pay attention to that. You see, like I was saying, rush for 20 yards in 2 plays, but you got to score a passing touchdown. They try to manipulate a lot of the things, and what we do is we go into the game assuming that it's like, oh, we're gonna rush for 20 yards, and we'll like forget. We'll forget and run all the way into the end zone. I've done it many times. Don't act like you guys haven't also. Like, you see that first part for the bonuses, and you just go with the bonuses. You're like, oh, what happened? I failed. Like, all right, yeah, cool. Now, because I've been doing it for so long and we've seen these objectives, I simply just sit back, bro, and just read it like, all right, cool. And I know I got to fall down. I know I got to do, different things. But these are just some tips that'll get you through it fast, because nobody is trying to waste time sitting here playing all of these type of challenges so late in the year. Nobody's trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to do like you probably just got the game, that's different. If you just got the game and you got that Madden itch, there's nothing you can really do about it. For these plays that are inside the red zone, guys, I would like for you guys to, make sure you use these post routes. The post routes immediately get open on the CPU, no matter what defense they're in. Just make sure that they're cutting into the post before you bullet pass it. And in close range situations, you will score a touchdown. All right, I just got to make sure you guys know that, because that was a very, very interesting question that some of you guys were asking. Like, yo, Gmi, in the red zone, on this specific solo, specific challenge, why can't I get this guy open? Why can't I score? It's on competitive mode. Well, you got to run post routes. It's not arcade, so you can't just throw it in the coverage like a psycho, like you're playing somebody in weekend league. You have to actually, play some defense. So, let me play offense and actually, have a route that works. Correction. So right here, like this dude right here, man, who's that? Phillip Rivers. Yo, shout out to Indianapolis Colts for picking that dude up, bro. That dude throws the ball like he's being shocked by a taser, and nobody stopped him, bro. He's gotten away with that. Low key, he's gotten away with that his whole career. Nobody said anything to him. And I know you guys know that something's wrong with that guy when he's throwing the football, because nobody should ever throw the football like that. But shout out to Phillip Rivers, man. The dude has 79 kids. Hopefully, he's able to do what he has to do, take care of his family. That's the biggest thing that I'm concerned about. Just make sure you take care of your fam. It don't matter what else, happens after that. That's the primary focus. So getting back to this, you guys can see what's going on, but I want you to see that also you got to score a touchdown, a passing touchdown, score a rushing touchdown, and then you have to win the game. EA is not going to make it so completely fast, so you have to understand what they're doing right here with making it 10-minute quarters. Just chew clock. You see what I'm saying? Just chew clock, get out of the game. Once you score the rushing touchdown, you score the passing touchdown, you chew clock, get out of the game. Do not waste time playing challenges, because it just makes you go crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to wear you out. You're not going to want to do anything else. And we have 2 more weeks of this. Now, once you get your golden ticket, you pretty much can ball out for the remainder of the month, because we're going to have the month of June is just going to be a toss-up. You know what I'm saying? Probably the new Madden drops in August, so you're going to you'll have a better month by going after this free golden ticket, which is why I'm making sure that my viewers are able to see it, because if you pick the right golden ticket, that can change the way that you play the game for the rest of the season. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you go ahead and go get one of the other cards, like another golden ticket, right? And you want another one that was a little bit pricey, you now know the bargain. You get the cheaper one, obviously, and then the more expensive one you get for free. Like, it's simple math. So you're gonna still, at most, many of you guys that couldn't get one, now you're gonna get 2. Because more than likely the market is gonna go up and down now, because people are gonna realize, hey, in another week, 2 weeks, I'm gonna have a free one. So people are not going to be just trying to sit on it like it was when it first came out. Everything is going to be a little bit different. All right. So I want you guys to keep that in your mind and understand you are going to have a lot of opportunities, which is why I think it was very important for me to give you guys this information and walk you through everything that's going on and still show you, like, look, I'm doing it too. I want my free golden ticket too. EA's giving away something for free. They don't usually do that. I want my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me my stuff. Like that's it. So You guys should be able to get through this in 30 minutes. If you got through it faster than 30 minutes, leave your time in the comment section, because I want to know, like, am I garbage? I'm probably trash. You guys probably got it done in 29.1 minutes. Like, all right, cool. You beat me out of it. That's something that you beat me at. That's cool. Just let me know. But I think it's about 30 minutes to go ahead and get max stars with that. For me, that's how long it took me to get all that stuff done. The first tier of rewards, you're going to go ahead and get an 87 Nat Theme Builders 2. Now, you can easily use these cards in sets to complete the full theme builder if you wanted to. That's up to you. Just remember, it's Nat. You can't sell it, so you got to do something with it. You can take the training points, whatever. I'm going to go refresh my memory and take a look at some of the theme builders, and then we'll go from there and then figure out what we want to do going forward. But that's everything that you guys are going to need to kind of run through week 1 of Video Game Facts for Fan Appreciation. We got 2 more weeks and we're going to get our free golden ticket. I would like for you guys, again, now that they're going to be 4 new golden tickets, do you guys want that Anthony Barr? Leave it in the comments. I want to know again, which free golden ticket are you choosing? Let me know. If you put a real interesting one, I might comment. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.